government of Nigeria is engaged in fake news and online job creation. But in real life, it is non-existent. Since President Bola Tinubu's government came into office, how many jobs has the government created? The answer is none. The government went to Doha and Dubai some time ago, came back, and lied to Nigerians about everything. They told Nigerians that Emirate Airline would start operating in the country, and Nigeria is visa-free to that part of the world, which were all lies. We are asking the government of Nigeria, is this information not fake? But if an ordinary Nigerian put such information out to the public, the government would arrest the person for misleading the public. Our point here is that from now to the time President Bola Tinubu's government leaves office, nothing new is certainly going to be added to boost the economy of Nigeria. Instead, the government is making it extremely hard for Nigerians to survive. Look at the tax policy of the government of Nigeria, which was not properly examined before implementation. How can a government ask people who have no proper means of livelihood to pay taxes when the government has not provided jobs for them? In most countries of the world, governments provide jobs and collect taxes from those who are working. But if you do not have a job, then the government will provide a little assistance until you find one. This is how it is done. But in Nigeria, the government does not care how you are surviving as long as you are living in Nigeria. You must pay taxes to the government, which is so frustrating to the people of Nigeria. Again, what is happening in Nigeria at the moment is a lesson to all Nigerians who voted in the past based on ethnicity instead of the capacity of an individual who is best suited for the job. We believe that before the next election, Nigerians would have learned not to vote based on tribes, but on the credibility of a candidate who would work to pull Nigerians out of poverty. Mr. Julius Malema is among the faces of Africa. South Africans should elect him as the president of the country if they want to have economic freedom. Some South Africans may not agree with our findings, which is all right. But it is the truth that Mr. Julius Malema and his political party the EFF are the only ones that can completely free the people of South Africa from poverty and economic bondage. This is based on what we know about Mr. Julius Malema and the EFF as a political party. Again, Mr. Julius Malema is going to work in accordance with the laws of South Africa to make the country great. Whether you are a foreigner or a South African, if you commit any offense under Mr. Julius Malema's leadership as President of South Africa, they are going to apply the laws of South Africa as they should be. Which is exactly what democracy is all about. We also believe that if the rules of law are obeyed and respected in South Africa, there are going to be changes. Mr. Julius Malema believes in equality of persons before the law, which is great. Hence, the Viewers' Corner news team is appealing to the people of South Africa to elect Mr. Julius Malema to be the President of South Africa. If Mr. Julius Malema becomes the President of South Africa, there will be great changes that will bring progress to the country and, at the same time, improve the lives of the people of South Africa. Again, some South Africans who see foreigners as those coming to South Africa to take their jobs and also cause criminal activities in the country will have a change of mind and work towards unity. The Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is not being fair to Nigerians. They should extend the death penalty to reach treasury looters in Nigeria, and not only the drug-convicted individuals. The Viewers' Corner news correspondent in Abuja, Nigeria, reported that the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has passed a bill that would make it mandatory in the country for convicted drug offenders to face the death penalty. This is great. But the Senate should also extend such a law to reach Nigeria's treasury looters. Those politicians who use their pens to steal the wealth of Nigeria, thereby depriving the people of the country a better future, are worse than drug offenders. so as it has become mandatory to have drug offenders killed. It would also be better to have treasury looters face the same capital punishment. Doing so will control how Nigerian politicians loot the treasury of the country. Mr. Mahmood Yakubu, the chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission of Nigeria, should be held responsible for the destruction and pain Nigerians are passing through under President Bola Tinubu's government. Nigerians, especially the youths, came out massively to elect their leader in the 2023 presidential election, whom they believed would direct the affairs of the country nicely. But unfortunately, Mr. Mahmood Yakubu, who is the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission of Nigeria, and his team rigged the election to favor a man whose leadership capability is questionable. Today, his government has ruined the economy of Nigeria, which is so sad. The only blame that the Viewers Corner news team has for Nigerians is their tribesman mentality, attached to governance, which should not have been so. If someone from another ethnic group in Nigeria would be the one to lead the country and make progress, then throw away ethnicity and elect such a person to office so that he or she can direct the affairs of the country in a manner that would favor all Nigerians. Look at President Bola Tinubu's government, which is causing severe pain to Nigerians with their regressive tax policies. Now hear this, there is nothing bad when a government collects taxes from the citizens. But before this is done, the economy of Nigeria should be working properly so that those who will pay these taxes would not be put into severe pain like it is in Nigeria. In Nigeria, there is no steady light, which President Bola Tinubu promised to look into when he was campaigning for votes from Nigerians. Right now, the story has changed. During his campaign, he also promised Nigerians that they would not pay for estimated bills. And a promise made is a promise kept. He also said that if he does not fulfill his promise, if he comes back for another term, Nigerians should not vote for him. These were his words during the campaign in 2023. But today, none of these issues have been addressed. Instead, his government is busy taking loans as they wish and collecting taxes from the people of Nigeria who are trying to survive. We are therefore appealing to President Bola Tinubu's government to review most of his policies, because they are hurting Nigerians so badly. Now is the best time to make amends if you are looking toward the 2027 presidential election. The deportation agenda of the government of Lagos State should end. It is absolutely a wrong move. Information reaching Viewers Corner news from our correspondent in Lagos, Nigeria, revealed that the government of Lagos State deported some Nigerians from Lagos to Osun State. Osun State is within the western part of Nigeria, just like Lagos State. This is absolutely wrong and unheard of. We are therefore appealing to the government of Lagos State to end such deportation agenda. Lagos State has a law to prosecute whoever commits an offense in the state. So use the state law if any of those individuals who are Nigerians have offended the law. But having them sent out of Lagos State, a state within Nigeria, look somehow. This is not right. Again, we are calling on Nigerians and their leaders to treat all Nigerians as one. This is the only way unity of purpose can be achieved among all Nigerians. Say no to deportation from one state within Nigeria to another state, no matter the situation. Such a system does not speak well of a governor of any state in Nigeria who engages in such an act of wickedness against Nigerians residing in any state of the Federation. If you want more in-depth analysis on politics and good governance, subscribe to Viewers Corner News and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Thanks for watching.